Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Otto, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Otto's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we are working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Otto has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now Otto is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Otto take off doing that now, and the command is Otto heel. Now Otto has been trained to walk very nicely on your left-hand side. Whether it be at a fast pace or a slow pace, he should be keeping pace with you, and he shouldn't be trying to pull ahead on that leash, nor lag behind for that matter. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime that you're out walking with Otto and you stop, he should sit nicely at your left heel position. Another automatic sit, good job. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Otto's muzzle, and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
You're then going to walk out to the end of your training leash, and Otto should remain seated in this position throughout the entire command. Now this is a great command to incorporate into your everyday activities. This command will help build up his ability to stay for longer periods of time. When you're working at home, you want to start at about 1 minute for the long sit stay and slowly increase your time up to 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to Otto, he walks all the way around and behind, returning back to heel position. They're going to run through their heel sit and stay for you again. And when you're practicing your commands at home, when Otto first comes home, you want to make sure you're practicing both inside and outside. And you also want to make sure that at first you pick a nice, less distracting area where it's nice and quiet so the two of you can focus on his commands together and slowly incorporate your distractions.
Stay.
So Fred leaves him in another sit stay and walks out to the end of the training leash. Now this time, instead of returning back to Otto, Fred is going to demonstrate the recall or come command. You're going to call Otto in using his name. He should come in and sit nicely in front of you. And he returns to heel position by heeling around the back of you. Back to your left-hand side. Sitting nicely. Good job. And they'll demonstrate that again.
Stay.
Leave him in a sit stay. Walk out to the end of the training leash. Call him in. Use some motivation and happy voice there to get him into you. You can also use your leash kind of like a fishing line where you're going to reel him in there. Good job.
Stay.
Fred leaves him another sit stay. And he's going to demonstrate that again. Much better. You want to make it enticing for him to want to come in. Good job. Fred's going to heel him out of that. Good job. Now, Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the down command from a heel position. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Then leave them in a stay. Walk out to the end of the training leash, same that you did with the sit stay. And when you're practicing the long down stay at home, you want to start at about 3 minutes and slowly increase your time up to 5 minutes. And again, same with the long sit stay, with the long down stay. This is a great command to incorporate into your everyday activities. It returns back, walking all the way around. Good job. They're going to demonstrate that down command again. Up to the end of the leash. Now this time they're going to demonstrate that come command from the down position. Fred and Otto have one last command to demonstrate, and while they're healing in position, this is a good time to remind you that you can use this video to practice your commands every day. You want to make sure that you're doing his commands with him every day about 10 to 15 minutes. It's a great mental exercise for him, and it keeps him fresh in his mind. And Fred leaves him in a sit stay and walks out to the end of the leash. From the end of the leash, he's going to use his right hand to give the down command.
No.
Now he didn't go down right away, so Fred said no, repeated the command, and Otto corrected himself and went down the second time. Good job. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Otto's learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Otto, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.